Judges, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Right, sailor group, are you all ready? Yes. Are you all ready? Yes, sir. Everybody, are you ready?
Almost ready.
Come, while we wait for the sailor group to come, let us talk about the judges as well again. We have Miss Linda Pascal on the right here. Miss Linda Pascal is a person in the arts and so on, a master's in education and a first degree in education. Could we welcome her again, please, Miss Linda Pascal. Teacher for more than 40 years. And then we have another senior judge who works with NCCC, the National Cultural Commission, and also Best Village and so on. Miss Jackson, Roslyn Jackson Swanson. We welcome her as well. And then we have the retired principal of St. Gabriel's Girls High School, who is involved with judging many carnival competitions around Trinidad and so on. Miss Linda Belmonte. We welcome her, please. And a senior person who have just recently retired from the City Corporation, acting in the role of CEO and so on. And we have Mrs. Russo, Yvette Russo. We welcome our judges. We have a competent panel of judges who are going to deliberate and pick the winner. The winner is vying for a $1,500 prize donated by one of our wonderful parents towards a movie, a 4D movie, hopefully to see The Black Panther. So let's hope and see who is going to be the winner of that lovely treat to go to the movies to see a 4D movie in one of our premier cinemas and so on. They'll be treated to a meal as well with a drink and to see maybe, possibly, Black Panther. So we wait now on the last group to present, the sailor group. Right. So, judge and final group. The last group performed, you probably let them come in, you have some available chairs. The last group that performed, you probably get the winning group to be taped after all of this, so we can get them to be, you know, to be shown outside there in the rest of the world. So we wait now on the third group that performed to sit, and then we welcome now parents. So we welcome now the final group, the sailor group. Come on, parents, come on.
Of the slaves in 1838, however, paved the way for the full participation of the African and people of color in Trinidadian society. The Africans brought with them Congolese celebration. There were a wide variety of characters such as the Burgese, sailors, lads, jab-jab, and many others in the early beginnings of carnival. Many of these are still seen in the old mass competition today.
Sailmass in carnival portrays sailors and other members of a ship's crew. Early on, it focused mainly on American sailors since it was believed that their behavior was the worst. The sailor costumes were a popular choice because the materials were cheap and lightweight. They gave revelers the chance to ridicule the sailors who visited during and before World War I and II. Over the years, many versions and distortions of the sailmass have been used. The basic ones are documented in our historical archives.
The calypso music of the 1940s sounded something like this. And sometimes included the use of crude pan instruments. These have been developed over the years to produce a more refined sound. Popular calypsonians of the day included Lord Pretender, Lord Kitchener, and the Roaring Lion.
The dirty sailor or bad behavior sailor was one of the earliest portrayals. They pretended to always be drunk and disorderly, often rolling in the drains of Port of Spain and in coal dust to dirty their uniforms. The boldest ones would sometimes feign innocence to embrace an unsuspecting person, transferring dirt to their clothing. They performed mock military drills and would sometimes behave in a rowdy manner to scare off the masqueraders in pretty costumes.
Don't forget the flour bag, sailors. They wore a fabric sack pulled down over the head with holes cut out for the eyes, nose, and mouth. They were called flower bag sailors since the sack was made from a flower bag, as the name implied. A long, exaggerated nose was attached for the long-nosed sailors.
The firemen depicted the coal stokers on board ships and carried long shovels or stokers in front of them. The firemen created their own dances. They were known for their fancy footwork that included a sliding step to provide to stoke the engine. They were also known for disorderly behavior such as spraying powder, especially at spectators who might run when the bands were coming. This may well have been the start of the saying, "Firemen,
you can't blame us if you're afraid, powder."
Fancy sailors. Fancy sailors were derived from the king sailors. Both are well known for their bright and beautiful decorative costumes. These developed and grew in popularity after World War II. They have survived over the years and are still a part of carnival parades today. Costumes have not changed much. They still use those enormously flared and decorated bell-bottom pants and hats that vary from very small simple sailor hats to very elaborate and enormous headpieces with very diverse themes. They often carry long canes, umbrellas, baskets, pipes, and even ripe cocoa powders. It is believed that these items mimic souvenirs that American sailors on shore leave might have purchased.
Their exaggerated movements, sometimes coordinated across the band, came from the real sailors' actions. These actions were grossly distorted to produce the sailors' dances in the mass. The King's Sailor Dance has been said to be the only indigenous dance of Trinidad and Tobago. Lastly, we must make mention of Ian Griffith and George Harding. Their contributions have been helped to put sailor mass on the map. 3, 2, 1.
So we give the gentleman, this young man, a round of applause, please. We give it to Mr. Michael Douglas, the boy to introduce us about the history of the sailor man, and he's here today. We welcome him and we thank him for taking time off to be with us today. Mr. Michael Douglas. Thank you very much, sir. All right here from Sando. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
from Canada and America, and worthy judges. We want to thank you for being part of it. Did you enjoy it? Yeah. I'm not saying you can enjoy it. Right, good. So we saw 4 groups presenting to you today, the advantages and disadvantages of Carnival. Let's see who's going to be the winner. And also we have Carnival Group 2, Carnival from other lands. The third group was the Moko Jumbies. And the last group was the Sailors. So one of these groups will be going to the movies with their class teacher to see the Black Panther. So we wait on the judge's decision to see who was the eventual winner of this competition. I believe all of them did well. Do you agree? Yes. All, come on, give me a round of applause. 2 weeks in which to present. Only 2 weeks. Imagine, for example, the Moko Jumbies. The Moko Jumbies, in 1 week they were able to balance on those things. I cannot even do it. I'm being corrected. I'm sorry. They said 1 day. 1 day on the stilts. And what about the dancers? What about the dancers, the sailor dancers, and so on? They have to learn that dance in no time at all. All groups were excellent. All groups. And I am glad I am not the judge today. I am glad I am not the judge today. Yes, sir.
I recognize that we have enough to do a concert.
We have enough to do a concert. Yes, thank you very much, sir. That's a good idea. We have enough, he said we have enough to do a concert. But we have a concert coming up. It's on the 29th of April.
So we will include them.
It's a gospel concert. Right, so parents, let's wait on the judge's decision. At the end, we have some refreshment for everyone and so on. Please do not leave without refreshments and so on. The other group can come in and wait for the judge's decision. They can come in and have a seat. You're getting less comments and so on. Yes, they want to do morning. Okay, they also you have to go with the results. You don't want to inside to get the results. First, all of them. So you'll get the result and something. Boys, you know, all of you in my estimation are all winners.
Amen.
You're all winners, okay? And you already, there can only be one winner. Some parents among themselves already discussing what we can do for the second and third and fourth already. So don't despair, right? And when you come back to do your second recording and say, I want you to put your best foot forward. Do the same thing again. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right? So now I pass you over to one of the chief judges. Let's go on.
Judge. Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning, parents. I'm sure you probably have grandparents. I am a grandparent with grandparents. Any grandparents here? All right, good. And you know, I have judged many competitions, but this was one of the hardest that I had to judge.
Right.
Yes. Because, as Mr. Pitt rightly said, I think this morning every group was and is a winner.
Yeah.
So let us start with Now we the judges, when we saw that some groups were able to read from written sheets and one group, or 2 groups rather, did not do that, we wondered whether they had the option, you know, you have to be very careful in judging, of being given that privilege, and Mrs. Pitt said yes, they were given the option of choosing whether to read or to remember what they had to say. So we did not judge them on that basis at all. I always like to start with the very good comments first. I like carnival and costuming, and the costuming, excellent. So we want to commend all those who have done that. And you can see that every group, really the group put their best foot forward. You can desire better. Is this a Std.4 group?
Yes.
Right. So Std.4 and 5, that's the area I work with the most. And I know how much work you have to do, academic work. So I really want to commend you that that short space of time, Mr. Pitt, did you say 2 weeks? That you were able to put together all that information, especially those who were able to deliver without reading. Excellent there. So with the general comments said, I want to go into the individual groups. Group 1, they had a theme that was not easy to depict with costuming and, you know, the effects that lend to the dramatic presentation. They had an abstract theme, the advantages and disadvantages of carnival. So they really, that was a challenge, because they couldn't, you know, have things that will enhance the presentation a lot. So, in the comments that we have, and this is in conjunction, we collaborated here, the judges. This is for all the narrators. When you're narrating, yes, you have to be heard. You have to watch your audience from time to time. You have to lift your head a little, even if you're reading. And this is for anybody who has to, when you're reading at mass or whatever. Just from time to time to lift, not only the voice, but to lift your head from time to time. Sometimes you could have been a bit louder. I know in the that anxiety to deliver what you have learned. I know this because I've dealt with children for so many years. That you tend to rush. I want to get through this thing. But you have to be careful. Sometimes in rushing, we lose certain key points that you're trying to deliver to us. So that's in general for the narrators. With group 1, as I said, the narrator could have been a little louder. The uncle, we thought the uncle could have looked a little more masculine. Yes, we realized that it was an uncle, but just that little bit of, you know, in the costuming. As I said before, you had a very good theme, very hard to deliver. We particularly liked the use of the audio and the video effects. The message was well conveyed. That's group 1. Good sound effects. Group 2, carnival from other lands. Well, I have already spoken about the narrators, but we thought that this narrator, he was able to get the message across. Excellent costuming. Good contact with the audience. You have to be watching your audience from time to time to get that impact, the eye-to-eye contact. As I said, they tried to be slower. The video helped with the impact. We thought that the jab, depiction could have been a little more dramatic, you know, to show us actually what this jab does here in Trinidad. Group 3, very good costuming. Use of audio again, helping to lend the effect. Good impact with the audience. Very good use of the acronym in the end, where they use every letter to get that message across. So it helped with delivering the main points that you want your audience. When we leave here this morning, you want us to remember what that message was. And this would help, because sometimes we hear a lot of words and you forget. But when you use that kind of effect at the end, where you use each letter and give that important aspect of what you are depicting, that helps with the audience remembering, especially when you're getting young like me. So good communication with the audience. And I did not mention this at the beginning, I had it written here. let us give the parents a lusty round of applause. Nowadays, parents, you hear so many bad comments about parents. They're not involved in the children's education. Right? Some of them don't even know his name, but the child's teacher and so on. We hear so many comments. But I am very, very pleased this morning to see that parental involvement, because education begins in the home. And that moral support, physical support, really, really will encourage your boys to aspire to greater heights. So group 4, good costuming. I think you all could keep those costumes for Carnival that's coming up here, you know. Carnival 2019. Dramatic effect excellent. Helped to enhance the message that was being delivered. Very good depiction of the characters. Let me see how well you will remember. What did group 4 present?
Sailor.
Sailor. And my husband played sailor for years. And it led me back to, I don't know how many of us are old like me here, to the Tiboos. Yeah. Right. Who used to do this? And Copeland. My Copeland. Used to bring all these sailor bands. And they had the foot movement. Alright, I understand that the gentleman came on with them helping doing this excellent. Yes, you see, so community involvement excellent. So we looked at that, and I went back many, many years when I looked at the way you depicted the true sailor character. Very good there. The narrators, as I said before, will just lift your head a little. Very good impact with your audience. The use of all the things that are associated with the sailors. Let me hear some of them. Powder. The powder. The dance. The stick. Yes. Boat. Right. And the fireman had a particular dance. And that foot movement. Did you look at the heel? Yeah. Huh? You didn't see the movement of the heel? Yes, with the one who was dressed in white. Yeah, all of these. All the movements, the King Sailor, yes. All the movements well in keeping with that typical sailor, the Trinidad sailor. Alright? The music. You know that you can move in time with the music. You know, it made me remember when I saw that dance performed to a sailing with the boat, sink or float a sailing with the boat. You know, that one I think was the Syrian Calypso, Trinity who sang that. So, just rocking movement. The prop in the front, excellent, and shaped like a what? A boat. Like a boat. So from the moment that they came on, that impact was there. And judges, have I left out everything?
Not really. Only the use of the mic.
The use of the mic, okay.
I mean, they're young, yes, but they can learn the skill from now.
How to hold the mic?
Mr. Pitt, you're going to have to, something's going to come up again. There's a technique when you're using the mic. You get your handspan, your longest finger, handspan from under your chin, because some people have some stentorious voices. So if you hold it too close to your mouth, you're going to get muffled. If you move away, you're not going to hear. True. Right? So that in use of the mic, your hand span from under your chin, longest finger. There's where and you don't hold it up. So it moves through the mic. So not within, where it becomes muffled. You're not too young because you're involved in a whole other story. You're not too young to practice the correct use of it. That's the only thing that, you know.
One thing I forgot to give Mr. Pitt a lot. Sometimes I wonder what will we come up with next. I think he has come up with everything. What else does he have in that little magic box that he has there? So Mr. Pitt, I commend you. I like to see teachers who are so committed to their students. So let me say for Mr. Pitt, hip hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hooray!
yourselves a last round of applause. As usual, once it comes out, then Mr. Pitt, what we expect? Excellence, yeah? Excellence. And this, you know what we forgot? There was, is it the last group where they spoke about the pit of knowledge?
Yes.
Where they put on the word pit?
It was the one
Okay, so that was the second song. Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't hold it against me, please. My apologies. But we found that so clever. That part of the word pit. So that pit of knowledge. So you know, it's really, really lovely to know that we are all involved. And this is an example for other classes. I might be stepping on, but I'm saying it. Other classes to take note. You know, other schools to take note. But please spread the word. You have family members at other schools, share it with them. And let them take a little thing, just a little thing, out of the book. Okay? So here we go. I'm not giving marks, I'm just giving places. Positions. In fourth place, the advantages and disadvantages of carnival. In third place, we have Carnival of Other Lands. And the sailors. Obviously, one was second, one was and one won. Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Okay, here we go. The winners were the sailors and very close. Alright? They were very close. I don't ever give half points. And I had 1 point, I had a point, 1.2, I had a point, 1.8. There were people who had 0.5. So, trust me, it was really, really, like they said, it was one of the harder ones to judge. Okay? So give yourselves a last round of applause.
We have your attention, please, boys. Thank you, boys.
Yes, it is.
I want to thank the judges for taking time off their busy schedule to come and judge. A round of applause to them, please. Come here, and the judge's decision is indeed final. Right? We applaud the winners and the sailors, please. All other groups, they were all excellent in my book and so on. I'm glad I did not judge. Give them a group a round of applause, please. I want to thank, with Mr. Pitt really and our parents in the class there, we don't stop. So after one project is another project. Our next project is on the 29th of April, our gospel concert. And we want our parents to push those tickets. Each parent got 10 tickets and it's all for the good of your children, the benefit of your children. So parents who are here, please sell those tickets. I have sold 20 already, 20. Right? And I want you to put, everywhere I see somebody, I stop them, we are in this, take a ticket, we are taking the ticket, and so on. Please do the same, right? Your children will benefit. I want to thank all the grannies who came. All grannies who came, stand please. If you're a grandma, I want to see the grannies. People stand. You can have grannies. Grannies, come on. Come on. Grannies, stand. So we have 4 grannies here. Give a round of applause, please. Right. And then we have Mrs. Bonnie. Do we have tokens? Right. I have the bags in that room there. Yeah, put them there. And we have some small tokens of appreciation for the judges. and we'll ask appearance, sir, Mr. Sir. We're going to make presentation to the judges. What to do the presentation? He's coming there now. To the judges and so on. Alright, so children and parents, bear with us. We have refreshments for everybody. And then we have the filming in a little bit. Give us 2 minutes to make the presentation to the judges. 1 minute. Why do not need this filming? Do not need
Linda, go outside. Wasn't follow through. Most people worry about what they do. Most people worry about what they do. She's already know she smells.
My name is Michael Rogers, and I am here to teach you about Mokojomi. I want to make about the Mokojomi. We are here to teach you about this carnival character, which is the Mokojomi. Good morning. My name is Dr. and I was here to tell you about the Mokojomi. A Mokojomi is a still walker or dancer. Moko means healer in Central Africa. And West Indian term for vocal that may have been derived from the Congo language Zulu. The Mokojomi are thought to originate from West African Europe brought to the Caribbean. A Mokojomi character may wear colorful garb and carnival masks. While the god Moko is from the Congo and Nigeria, from the North Pacific, Trinidad and Tobago have added their own touch to it. Moko, in the traditional sense, is a god. He watches over his village, and due to his towering height, he is able to foresee danger and evil. His name, Moko, literally means the diviner, and he will be represented by men on towering stilts and perform acts that were unexplainable to the human eye. In one remote tribe, the Moko rises from the regular man's height to the sky fluently, with no help, and descends similarly to lead others to wonder how he performs such an act. The Moko arrived in Trinidad by walking all the way across the Atlantic Ocean from the west coast of Africa, filled with many centuries of experience, and in spite of all inhuman attacks and encounters, yet still walked tall. The idea of the Moko survived by living in the hearts of African descendants during slavery and colonial life to eventually walk the streets of Trinidad in a celebration of freedom, carnival. While this figure was rooted in African heritage, Trinidad adapted the figure, notably by adding on drum to or wood to the name. Now
All the
Africa. B. Beautifully dressed in colorful ships. I. Imagine touching the skies up way high. E. Energy captivating both you and me. Moko Jummies! Drop it, 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 drop
to express our heartfelt thanks for your time and your dedication to this project. What we have accomplished has far exceeded what we expected. The boys are very excited about stilt walking, so much so that a lot of them would like to take the stilts home and continue practicing the art form of stilt walking. And for that, we say thank you. What you have done is invaluable. We know that you do this for free. It's something that we are very grateful for, and we can never pay totally for your time. However, we do have a small token of appreciation for you.
I would like to say a pleasant good morning to each and everyone. And being here is, I didn't know it was a competition of such high magnitude. Coming to the school, San Fernando Boys ROC, the parents approached me that they wanted to just try to learn to do stilt walking, but I didn't know it was big competition. It was like Kiddies Carnival to me when I came down. When I called Mr. Clifton telling me missing out on Kiddies Carnival down on the promenade this morning, I want to extend an invitation to all the other children who work here, who took part in the other sections, that they can come by us or we can come to the school and train the children on stilts. We have our Guinness Book of World Record event coming up later this year. We're looking at 2018 Moko Jummies to break a world record for Trinidad and Tobago. And on Monday we're having Miss Asha Mandela coming to San Fernando, the lady with the longest hair in the world, the longest dreadlocks, a Trinidadian. We're getting her to come to the mayor as a courtesy call to the city of San Fernando. And she'll be visiting after Black Stalin and doing an interview on Back Radio. So through the school, we'd like to invite the children who took part this morning in costumes or school uniform to say hello and hi and get a photo shot with that wonder of the world. Thank you very much for this morning. I would like to mention Mr. Hollis Clifton is the person who started our Moko Jumping group. Yes, he is the one who started it, and without him it wouldn't have been what it is here today. So please give him a
One thing we have to say, he traveled and taught in outside also.
Yes.
On the fields of Africa.
yes. All right. Okay, thank you all.
Supporting customers, judges, parents, and family students, our be demonstrating to our skills the advantages and disadvantages of carnival. I am the group leader, Ari Kadan. My fellow group members are Angel Bonet, Justin David, Jacob Fritz, Jadon Yates, Zane LaChapelle, David Logan, Judah Patrick, and Joshua Rankali.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming all the way from Canada to pay
and I will assure you it's the greatest show on earth. Well, fellas, now we got taxi now. Now we don't stick. Time to party.
Oh yeah, I'll take in some Oscars.
Every year, we have an interest in foreign arrival for the carnival. Several sectors, which include hotels, bed and breakfast accommodation, higher transport, businesses that produce souvenirs, and the biggest revenue good. Vast circulated during this period. According to data gathered by the Central Statistical Office, every tourist spends an average of $1,450.50 US, totaling to approximately $240 billion annually during carnival. Uncle Peterson. Oi, who that? It's your favorite nephew, how you mean? Favorite nephew? I don't want to see our carnival time. Wash your uncle your shit, I'm sooner. Who did you bring to my house? You not paid for that? These are my friends from New York. One Haitian. One Guyanese. Hello. One Japanese. Konnichiwa. And one Trini. Long time no see. Let's join us in Trinidad? Yes! But tonight we're going to party because tonight's the pay more party and back on Monday. Well, enjoy yourself. Well, let we jump out. You see it? During carnival, there is an increase in social ills, which are an increase in alcohol consumption, crime, vehicular accidents, teenage pregnancies, school disruptions, noise pollution, and the general immoral behavior of the adult population.
We lighting up, ready to charge ahead. Forward is not enough, I want you to jump up.
Yeah, from New York City. Give me a chain and your money. Why do this to my boy? I want to take that food. I want to party like you were. Wait now. I didn't know that you're John. So I'm going to say quick. Fellas, I get robbed. Here are some general citizens that can be followed during the carnival season to avoid incidents such as traveling to and from events where visual touring. Pre-arranged transport to and from events. Designate an alcohol-free driving. Children to stay close to adults. For small children, an identification tag with name and emergency number. While these steps may not entirely prevent incidents such as these, they will certainly help to lessen incidents. Fellas, I'd say the last week to come back, right? Yeah! Olha lá, eu te sei, não. Aí é igual, quando eu pego. Abre uma farinha. Eu virei boca. This is KFC.
Another.
Yes, you were to Lord.
Like grade 7 to 1, everything was well. Too soft.
So even though I rock my chains and my shoes has got my life and I have lots and lots of fun. Hey, all my shoes better today. It was better than last year. I like the fun and all the heading new song that I'm trying to come up with. Soca Kingdom! Well, let me get some truck right now. Tomorrow we will. Good night. My wall that good? Of course I'm not. Is that paint on my wall? Is that oil on my wall? Am I white on my wall? I don't fix it every year. Yes, son, I sleep since last night. My friend here drunk in the chair. Hey, talk about this son. Look at your mom. I'll talk to you later after this. Nephew, where you was all night? Well, uncle, if I only tell you, so I get through. You need protection? Of course not. Why do you need protection? You need pepper spray so you can get dropped. Well, thanks for the heads up now. Anyways, we go in Maracas later. I'm going to take ours. Right. Fellas, for sure, coming back next year. Yeah. Of course. And there we go. That was me. What time is the flight arriving? 3 o'clock? Alright, I have a surprise for you. I'll wait here. I'm coming! Uncle, hurry! Look at surprise!
Carnival continues to place the spotlight on our beautiful twin islands. By providing a forum for creative expression and provides economic benefits for the country or the whole. Thank you.